The tears were flowing, Dave. The tears.
So was the blood.
Yeah. So was the blood. Triple H made the announcement with whoever the guy's name was in charge. I don't keep track of their fucking political structure. We're having our own political issues over here. But yeah, whoever the guy is in charge, I don't give a shit. They had Triple H, the guy in charge, and then what could only be described by the internet as a cascade of the saddest, most depressed performers in WWE history, all lined up in a nice, neat little package. As Triple H made the announcement that for the first time in WWE history, WrestleMania will be taking place outside of the North American territory of the U.S. and Canada, and will be taking place in Saudi Arabia and I believe Riyadh in April for WrestleMania 43, so April of 2027. There really is no build-up other than that they just made the announcement is going to take place in WrestleMania 43. And when I tell you that the online wrestling community shit their fucking britches and had a whole fucking gaggle of issues with this whole. First of all, I don't know if you saw Did you see the video of the actual fucking announcement?
I started watching a piece of it and then I had to turn it off because something was happening. I didn't go back to it.
So they did that live on YouTube. The clip that I sent
like a live conference?
Like a live conference, yes. It was streamed live on YouTube. The clip that I sent you was just the actual announcement clip. It wasn't the full stream, 20 minutes, whatever the fuck. Because why the fuck would we sit there and watch that? I didn't even fucking watch that. Fuck all that noise. But apparently, during the live stream, they left the comments on.
Oof.
And everything was just copied and pasted. It just said, "You sold out. You sold out. You sold out. You sold out." Isn't that the same shit they were saying when WWE signed their Saudi Arabia deal 10 years ago?
At least they're consistent.
Wasn't that was the chant years ago? We've been having this blood money conversation for forever. For a long fucking time. It has been constant. Over and over and over. They sold out. It's blood money. They did the first major event in Saudi Arabia was in April 27, 2018. So
has it been that long already?
Yes, it's been fucking forever.
Holy shit.
2018, it's 2025. It has been literally 7 years. And we're still with this blood money bullshit. This same bullshit ass conversation. And I know that the Saudi Arabian culture and country is controversial, lots of debate, right? They do a lot of not so good shit. Not for nothing, but to not even be a citizen of that country or ever be in that country or have any intent of ever being in that country, to have this kind of, vitriol towards it doesn't make any sense to me, because it goes back to what I was saying before at the beginning of the show about the whole.
I was just about to say, how doesn't it? I mean, we got people over here dancing because someone got shot here. You think they're gonna fucking not feel the way about over there?
But that's what I'm saying. For the same reason, when I mentioned earlier that I did not know Charlie Kirk. I did not know him. He did not know me. I did not like his opinions. He probably would not have liked my opinions. So I scroll on. I move with my life. To sit here and say that this company is selling out because they're going to this country that they just don't like because they don't agree with their views. Okay, fine. Don't support them. Take your money, keep it in your pocket, buy something else. But what kills me is that 90%, and I'm probably lowballing, of the people who are complaining about this move are going to buy the fucking pay-per-view. To me personally, I don't give a shit where WrestleMania is. If you were to tell me that WrestleMania 43 wasn't going to be in Saudi Arabia, it was going to be in Topeka, fucking Kansas, or pick a major city, Dallas or Los Angeles, or maybe finally we'll give it to Minneapolis, like we've been advocating for forever. I'm still watching WrestleMania the same exact fucking way from my fucking couch. It's not affecting me in any way. It's not affecting a lot of the people in any fucking way. Because the only people that I feel like this affects are the people who travel state to state every year to go to WrestleMania every year and make it kind of like their yearly journey. That's a thing where people go to WrestleMania every year. They fly in or they drive in, depending on how close it is, and they make it a tradition to go to all the WrestleManias. And now those people are online saying, "Well, I'm not going to Saudi Arabia to go to WrestleMania, so now my streak is over." You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. I promise. I know it hurts. I'm still hurting for WrestleMania 20. WrestleMania 20 was at the Garden. I was living in downtown Manhattan at the time. I should have been there. I should have been there. It's burned a hole in my heart ever since. No Way Out 2000. No Way Out 2000 sticks in my heart as well. Because that was February 25th, 2000. It was my 17th birthday. That's my birthday, February 25th. I was turning 17. That pay-per-view was in Hartford Civic Center with Triple H and Cactus Jack in the main event. And Hell in a Cell. And I didn't go. And I'm pissed about that to this day. So I know that not going to WrestleMania this year, or next year I should say, it hurts. But I promise you, you'll live to see another fucking day. And if I have one more fucking person tell me those two words that I hate hearing so fucking much, because I just don't believe it fucking exists. Corporate greed. I keep hearing that one 1,000 times. Corporate greed. Corporate greed. I don't understand. What is the definition of that? What is the cap?
Corporate greed is something you say about someone else who has a significantly large opportunity that you will never see in your lifetime.
There you go. In a nutshell. What's the cap? Maybe we should come to an agreement across the board. What is the numerical number that a business is allowed to make as far as profit goes, and then it stops at that number? And then any dollar that they make after that, they have to dump off somewhere else. Give it to charity, whatever the case may be, invest in something else, whatever the case may be. But there's like a set number of profit. Because I believe that a lot of these people have a number in their head. Where they go,
I don't.
I don't think I know. Because people will see this and go, I've heard the sentence, well, how much more money can they possibly make? A lot more. You know how much money's in this world? A lot.
Well, my thing is that the people that say that don't even have $2,000 in their bank account saved.
They don't have the ability to be.
So you don't know what big money even looks like, bro. Someone just walked up to you and gave you $100. You'd be hyped because you don't know what big money looks like, man. And when they don't understand that, like, these people at this level, you guys don't exist in the same world. No. And I don't even mean that financially. Like, take the numbers out of it, right? Look, I'll even make it personal. If you and I start at zero today, no wife, no kids, no nothing, just zero, us at, let's say, 18 years old. Okay. And Triple H started over at 18 years old, $0. But we still had our knowledge. Mm-hmm. He'd fucking lap us in like 2 years.
Yep.
And I say that to say because he has a level of knowledge. He just lives in a different world. So, like, that much money, yes, I will tell you, he knows it's a lot of money. That's why he's doing the fucking job, because he knows he has a gold mine opportunity, and he's going to do the job to make the money. And people hate it for multiple reasons. to be honest with you, they're not really talking about numbers and how much he's making. But if he were to announce how much money he was making and made that here instead of going over there, they would still hate him for making that much money.
Yeah. Yeah. And they would still hate on him, but it wouldn't be as viral and it wouldn't be as vitriol as it is because I think the Saudi Arabian
it's a buzzword.
Yeah, but I think that element is what really pisses people off because when we did Clash in Paris, no one blinked an eye about going to Paris. When they did Backlash in France, no one really batted an eye. When we went to Milan, when we went to Scotland, when we went to all these different places, we're going to Australia in October for a PLE, right? We just did that for Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel is going to be in Australia. No one really bats an eye. There is something about this fucking country.
And I would just say something. They're kind of like, I guess, like, I get it.
What about Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, like, I get it. Get it. I mean, it wasn't until recently that, like, women couldn't even wrestle there.
Yeah, I know.
And that is so far the opposite of the way that people obviously here think. So right. It's not dumbfounding to me that people get so aggressive and don't want to go over there. But at the same time, like if you could do business, like
I think that's where you lose people because remember how I said earlier? You remember how I said earlier about how like people, the way that people decipher political beliefs, where for some reason there's a group of people that try to separate personal beliefs and political beliefs, and it's just very hard for people to do that because most people's political beliefs stem from their personal. Wrestling fans don't look at wrestling as a business. They don't. And I'm not even speaking on a WWE level. Even as low as an indie level, they don't see it as a business. If an independent promoter who is just making ends meet, right? He's paying the boys, he's footing the bill for the insurance and to get the building and the ring and everything like that. He's really busting it to put this show on, but he's on a shoestring budget here, right? He's not exactly living a lavish lifestyle, but he's putting on a show. He's entertaining the masses. That's the most you can hope for. He's a great guy. He's looking out for his community. He puts on a fabulous show. Show's over, and everyone's had a great time. And I've experienced this, dude. I'm telling you, I've seen this. I've seen this happen, where you have the show, everybody had a good time. Normally, when the fans are walking out, the promoters or whoever, they're walking out with them, and there's conversation because you want to schmooze up with the fans, and keep them coming back. So you have that conversation with him, and all of a sudden the promoter would say something like, hey, who would you guys be interested in seeing? Who do you think we should come along? And you would think logically that they would pick, the hottest guy on the indies. Bring this guy in, or this guy would be a great matchup. But you'll hear full-grown adults say shit like, yeah, bring in Randy Orton. It's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? They're like, yeah, go. Can we get Jake and Fatu back? It's like, well, I mean, no, he's wrestling in the WWE. We don't have access to him. Oh, bring in AJ Styles. It's like, you really don't understand how this works, do you? And for the most part, they don't. They don't see this in terms of dollars and cents. Just like when wrestlers get hurt or get injured, and they just I've made the comparison before in the past. I'll stick with it because I think it's most accurate. We're playthings to them. We're toys. They see us
entertainment.
Yeah,
they see entertainers the same way.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's playthings. It's when they turn the TV off, that world is over for them. They don't forget the fact that person has bills and a foot appointment with the doctor on Friday, and they've got to go to the dentist.
He's got gout.
Yeah, he's got doubt in his gout, so he's got to go get it checked out. You know what I'm saying? Bars.
Oh, shit.
That's what I'm saying. Bars. So it is what it is. Like, they don't, the person, Randy Orton drops an RKO in front of 30,000 people, and then he walks his kid to school the next day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is These are regular people doing regular things. I know WWE.
He's not walking his kid to school. Let's not go
There's
too far.
footage of him. Don't play with me.
Shit!
On his documentary, he took his fucking kids to school. Stop playing.
Oh, it was all shoot.
It
was one day.
It's because the cameras were there.
It was the greatest day of that kid's life. He knew it wasn't happening again.
He was the greatest kid. That kid's like, oh man, this is gonna be great. And then tomorrow, all right, get your ass on this bus, boy.
Get on that bus.
You know how this.
Get in the limo. No, let's not disrespect him. Get in the limo. Come on.
Oh wow.
He gets chauffeured. Come on. He gets chauffeured. Let's not disrespect him. Well. He misses his dad. At least give him the luxuries of being spoiled. You know what I mean?
My dad's gonna be a WWE superstar.
That's all a joke, by the way. I don't know how his kids feel about it. That's fucked up. I'm just joking. I'm sure he's an amazing father. Please don't punch me in my face.
He's a good man. Says this fucking
guy. He's a great man.
He's a great man.
Father to father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't hit me, bro.
He's the one dude. Don't play with that man's emotions, son.
No, thank you.
No. So WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania 43, regardless of how anybody fucking feels about it. Go kick rocks. Go touch grass. I'm not a fan of Saudi Arabia myself, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna watch the pay-per-view the same way I always watch it because it doesn't matter where it is. I'm watching.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it in the same house, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. So, but for what it's worth, though, let's take it real quick. I don't want to go too much more on it, but if you are that guy that you said that was like, I go to every single one of them, blah, blah, blah. How do you feel for a back-to-back Vegas and then Saudi Arabia? Oof. Are you salty about that back-to-back Vegas then, like, dude?
If I'm one of those guys that goes every year, before Saudi Arabia, I was already upset going back to Vegas because I know for a fact a lot of these guys who travel like that, they loved the New Orleans trip. That New Orleans trip, for even the talent, everyone looks forward to New Orleans. There's something about New Orleans that they really, really love.
You telling me they don't get that same vibe from Vegas?
Oh, no. Vegas is the opposite. I hear mad motherfucker. Because you know what happens is that tagline that they have, the sports capital of the U.S., is real. It's expensive out there. When it comes to fight weekends or like big event weekends, their hotel, they go nuts. It's crazy over there.
But people pay it though.
Hey, and that's why they charge it because I always tell people no price is outrageous so long as the ticket's sold.
That's it.
You wouldn't pay for it because you're broke. Step aside. Let the people with the money come through, please.
Brokies need not apply.
Yeah, I don't want to pay that money for Vegas, so guess what? I'm not paying the money for fucking Vegas. I'm debating. I have until Saturday to figure out my financials to figure out if I'm going to ESPN or not. My deadline's coming up. It's time to make a fucking. It's time to what is it? Time to shit or get off the pot. I'm either gonna do this shit or I'm not. I don't know. I got it's Thursday.
What is it? $30?
It's 30. But see, here's the thing: $30 a month.
I know that's heavy.
That's killer. I'm getting stars right now for $30 for the year.
Bro, if I was heavy in the sports year round, I would do it no brainer.
See, yeah, that's the thing, and I'm not.
But I'm not home enough to watch it. But you do get access to the app, though, right?
Yeah, definitely.
See, I don't know, man. Maybe worth it. Let me know down in the comments if you think it's worth it.
Let me know down in the comments. Let me know. You know what?
I need to start saying that shit more.
You're going to get a lot of motherfuckers telling you absolutely not. Because on the comments, if you go to all the comments for the ESPN ads, like not even WWE like websites or programs, but if you go to like YouTube, the ESPN channels, because the ESPN channels on YouTube are now promoting Wrestlepalooza because it's going to be on their app. If you go to the comments, they tell you, no, thank you. I have a nice working VPN. Or somebody told me, I got the Fire Stick on my Roku. I think I'll be able to watch it there. I'll be all right. Motherfuckers is just like, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. So we'll see. I don't know. I gotta think it through. How much do I love my child? And because if I'm taking this money from somewhere, it's gonna be him. Right? He's going to have to eat this charge. I'm sorry. So one of the others, I don't know. I got to see, what am I willing to give for my obsession? What am I losing for my sacrifice? We were talking the other day. It's like, damn, do I watch anything else on Peacock? Like, I'm just being real. Like, is there anything else? Meanwhile, I'm watching Community right now. I just finished fucking, what was that other shit I was watching? I don't even fucking remember. There's stuff on every streaming site that I watch. I make the most. If I'm paying for a streaming site, I watch as much as I can on all the streaming sites, which people bug out. Because there's a lot of people that I know that have recently canceled their Disney subscriptions because they're like, I don't really watch anything on Disney. There's nothing new on there because they don't really have a lot of original programming. Like Netflix has original programming. Starz has original programming. HBO Max has original. There's nothing on Disney except Disney. Disney doesn't even put their specials on Disney. Like when they do the D23 conventions and stuff, it's not even on the Disney Plus app. Like they don't do anything with the app, but I still watch it on an almost daily basis. So everybody was like, what the fuck are you watching on there? I'm like, first of all of Marvel's on there. That's A. That's off rip. That's off rip. Okay? The Star Wars stuff, off rip. I happen to be a fan. Call me what you want. I like the National Geographic shit. I do. Not all of it. I don't need to see fucking chipmunks fucking every now and again. But a blue fucking whale or some shit, wrecking shit, or like an orca doing that fucking swinging motion, wrapping a fucking seal. Yes. Sign me up. Subscribe. I watch, right? So there's things on here. There's old shows. There's old cartoon shows. I've been able to. You know how many cartoon shows I saw in the 80s that I didn't get a chance to see a lot of because I was forced to have a life and I couldn't sit there and watch it the whole time? So, like, I'm a fan, like, say, like, I don't know, like the original X-Men run, as an example, right? I did the original X-Men run. And when I was a kid and watched the original X-Men run, I absolutely didn't get a chance to watch every fucking episode. So, I watched here and there. I watched an episode or two for every season, and I remember liking the show very much. But in those days, I know this is hard for people to understand, but in those days, if you missed it, you missed it. You never saw it again. So I go to Disney Plus. They've got every fucking episode ever made. So I'm like, yes, let's fucking do this. So I'm watching that. Disney Plus has the ESPN 30 for 30 series. So I'm a documentary guy. Sports documentary? Yes, please. So I watch a little bit of everything. I'm currently in a bundle with Disney, Hulu, and Max. And the $29.99 bundle for ESPN includes Disney, Hulu, and ESPN. So my wife was like, well, why don't we just change the bundle to Disney, Hulu, and ESPN? That way you can make $29.99 a month make some more sense, and then we'll just get rid of Max. And I said, no, because I watch Max. But then we found out how much Max was by itself, and the bundle still makes more sense. So I don't know. I'm kind of in a pickle. We'll see. But I really watch these fucking shows. I can't. I'm beyond.
You're gonna fold, dude. I don't know why you're waiting until the last second. You're gonna fold.
I'm beyond help. I'm in. They have me locked forever. I'm forever going to be a slave to the WWE. They have me. Save yourselves, folks. For those people who are like, I haven't watched it in 10 years. I don't believe you, but I'm envious. Go ahead. Live your life. Because I always see that comment on videos, that shit that just, like, miscellaneous shit. Not even, like, the main event shit. It'll be, like, a random, like, I don't know, like, Sheamus versus Rusev match on Raw or some shit on YouTube, and then somebody comes in, I'm glad I haven't been watching in, like, 20 years. This shit looks stupid. I'm like, how'd you find your way here? You haven't seen in 20 years, but the algorithm sent you this? I don't know, bro. I have my doubts.